Hi everyone, my name is Daniel, and today I'm going to walk you through Sync, my startup to help sell products on multiple platforms just from one listing. It helps centralize all that stuff, so it can be a little complex, but I'm going to walk you through the setup that we have. So, when a user comes onto the platform, they create an account, and then when they create the account, they get a seller ID. That seller ID lets us verify who they are, and then also also helps us sell in between different sellers when it comes down to the line. So each seller might have different platforms that they're on, and so we want to find the different platforms, and then also store all their stuff in individual products. This lets us centralize it so that we can then override it on different platforms and have different inventories for each one. Um, so each platform will have their own listing, and that listing will have all the different data that it needs. But whenever an order comes through, it will update the inventory. We can do that with an inventory adjustment that lets us see all this different data of the order, or if it was done by manually. Um, and these are really important here because we don't want to charge them for updating something that they did manually. We want to charge them only when they're making an order. And so we also have a lot of the order information data here because we want to centralize this into one platform. So um, we'll pull out all the shipping data, we'll pull all the different the quantity changes, everything here. But yeah, let's move on to the more fun part, the database itself. So I have a MacBook, but I'm using Azure, and I created 4 queries here with these different tables. The first one lets us check if a product is in stock, specifically if in the case of like you have your product on somebody else's store, you want to list out the amount of product that you have right now. We also want to like query and see if we have that in stock over here. So we can run this by, oh wait, I already have it open, whoops. We can run this by first checking, if we have something like this amount of this product. And this will say, yes, we do. We have 12 of these Jamaican Blue, whatever. Um, this second one lets us see all the platforms that a seller is on. We can see if somebody is on Shopify, and we can see all the different ones that somebody's on, or that the whole system is on. Um, this one lets us see. Oh, I have to close that each time? That's interesting. Okay. Um, this one lets us pull all the different products that they have and then divide it up by platform. And then this one lets us see if something was done via automation or if it was done manually. This is again useful for us to be able to charge on actual orders or sales versus just normal people making changes. So there's a few other pieces to this. The report has the diagram and also the executive summary of everything here, but it also has our data dictionary because we have so much stuff going on. This goes through all the data that we pull from the users, from the products, all that stuff here. And we also have our CRUD matrix. Um, a few notes. Basically, all of the notes are around just making sure that we have accountability, and so that we're not deleting important data. And that's pretty much it. Uh, I'm happy that you got to watch all this, and I would love to hear your feedback. Thank you very much.